Dunkin manager kills customer after he snaps over cold coffee. First things first, I'm gonna go ahead and yap a little bit. I know like y'all be clicking on this video and you're expecting to watch the fucking video, and I don't like I'm gonna do some bullshit commentary. But today I gotta go ahead and talk about something that happened to me at work, man. So I work as a delivery driver. I work with FedEx. Yes. Yes. And I saw some weird shit, bro, and I want to talk about this weird shit because this shit is so disgusting to me. Okay, so have y'all ever heard of taxidermy? Have y'all ever heard of taxidermy? If nobody knows what taxidermy is, this is what it is, chat. So taxidermy is pretty much skinning the animal. I don't know what the fuck that is. What the fuck? Let me look at the traditional deer head taxidermy, bro. I mean, yeah, like this shit right here. They skin the animal, they stuff it, and they put some type of shit on it. That's what taxidermy is. I mean, normally you'll see like taxidermy with deers on the wall. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not judging anybody. Yeah, that's like the perfect example, bro. I'm not judging nobody, but oh my god, personally, me, I would never do that shit. I would just be like, this is fucking weird because it is weird. I mean, what the fuck is that shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, people really be doing. Somebody made that shit right there. Yo, somebody made that shit right there. What the? Yo, somebody made all of this shit right here. Okay. Now look, back to the story, y'all. Back to the story. So, what happened was, I was delivering this big ass dog food box, and I drop it by the front door, and I see this cat. And normally the thing about cats is like they'll run away, or I mean, yeah, that's all they do. They run away. But this cat wasn't moving, and I was confused. So what the fuck? And I realized, oh, the cat's not alive. Like, this is a dead cat. And I'm like, man, do they realize that this cat's dead? And I'm like, shit, should I say something? But then I kind of examined it a little bit more, and I'm like realizing this motherfucker is taxidermied. And not and also another note, bro, this is what makes it more weird, is that the cat's face was just covered in like fur. Like it was like purposely they like removed the face and made it like a big puffy. I don't know how to explain it, bro. I genuinely don't know how to explain it, but like the face was facing away from me, and when I finally got a look at the face, it generally sent chills down my body. Like, it was disgusting, bro. It was generally disgusting. And I remember I literally just said, what the fuck? Like, really loud. Like, I could tell the cat was definitely taxidermied, bro. And it was weird too because it was on their front porch. And if you're thinking, like, oh, Ben, that could have been a stuffed animal. This house was one of those houses where it was cluttered with shit, bro. Cluttered with shit. Yeah, bro, it was like one of these. Hold up, my camera's kind of blocking it. It was like one of these right here. Literally one of these, but it was a lot, my opinion was a lot worse, man. I'm trying to find it, but I mean, you get the hint, okay? Go ahead, put it right there. Y'all get the hint, okay? Y'all get the hint. It was a very dirty porch, bro. It smelled like shit. Oh my god, man. All right, let's get back to the video, bro. Jesus Christ, man. Sometimes like people are just weird, bro. Anyway, y'all, Dunkin manager kills customer after he snaps over cold coffee.
I had a little bit of issue with it. I said say it again, and he did. Right hook sent him down.
He hit him. He fell. He hit him? Yeah.
This is Corey Ellis Pujols.
Wait, it was just like he just got knocked out by one hit?
A 27.
Also, we think it's the customer or the worker. Look, man, I'm not gonna lie. I'm always siding with the workers, bro. Except for one establishment specifically. If it's Waffle House, I don't know, man.
7-year-old Dunkin.
That's really a 50-50 case.
Donuts manager with no criminal record. He just landed a deadly blow on a 77-year-old man. And that singular act was just enough to ruin his clean records, claim the life of a man, and earn him significant charges. On May 4th, 2021, just after 1:30 p.m., Tampa police were called to a Dunkin' Donuts inside a Circle K in the Palm River area of Tampa. When officers arrived, medics were already treating the victim, 77-year-old Vanell Cook, who
Oh my god. Okay, look. Also, there's one thing I want to say too. You could just tell the based off of the face of somebody that like they're just a piece of shit, bro. Like, I don't know, man. That might be fucked up because he's deceased to say, but generally, bro, whenever I see like mugshots of people or just somebody, and I'm just like, oh wow, yeah, that dude's definitely up to no good. It turns out I'm like 100% right at the time.
was
I know it's like never judge a book by its cover, but
unconscious and bleeding from the head.
by one hit, he did one hit and it did that much damage. Holy, bro.
And I guess it just spilled, and I remember in here he was. Yeah, he was up my neighbor here down the street in Florida, 33619.
Goodness, what happened?
I don't know what happened. I was there. He was actually there. Don't affect the D on there. He pushed his face and he came down.
Which kid? He has heart problems. He's 100% disabled.
He was.
Disabled veteran. Disabled veteran. He's got allergies. You've seen allergy test. What do you have?
Almost immediately, Corey Pujols approached the officers and told them he was the man they were looking for. Calm and cooperative, he explained exactly what happened.
Yeah, so first and foremost, let me just say my name is Corey Pujols. I am the guy you were looking for in regards to this situation. The long and short of it is that here obviously at Dunkin', he's a regular. He normally comes through here and orders a large hot coffee. But today, maybe he's having a rough day or something, and he decided to be extremely profound at the mouth. And I asked him respectfully on the microphone, could you please not use that kind of language, obviously with me and my employees. And as well as that, and he said no, and then he came around to the window. He kept going at the window. And then I guess he was going to come inside, so I came inside. I came on this side to let him know. He asked for the manager. Our current store manager is off already. She worked morning shift, and she's currently otherwise here. So I would be for the senior shift. I've been here a little bit longer than he has, so I was reserving responsibility for that. In any case, I came out to let him know. I said, listen, sir, with the profanity that you use, I would highly recommend that you go on about your business. We don't want to serve you any coffee today. Maybe you can try again another day.
Yo, look, this is completely irrelevant to the situation, but I will say for a shift manager at like a Dunkin' Donuts or like fast food in general, bro, this guy speaks very good, though. This seems like a good like just a very just a very well established guy for being a shift lead at a fast food, bro. Like back in my days over at the fast food industry, I was a shift lead, and I could tell you for a fact that I was smoking weed in the back whenever we had a rush. I could tell you I was that guy. I was that guy, man. You know what I'm saying? I was that guy, bro. And I was still in high school, by the way.
You have clearly upset, you feel me, the atmosphere here, and we would like for you to go on about your business. I asked him to do that repetitively. It's all on camera. As I mentioned, he came inside, and when he came inside, he addressed me, and he was looking. I said, hey, listen, the manager's not here right now. I'll give you the manager store number and all that good stuff. And he didn't want it, and I said, sir.
Okay, look, guys, I'm sorry. I have a very brain rot mind. I'm gonna skip a little bit here. I'm understanding what he's gonna say. He's just gonna be like, yo, the customer's giving us a hard time, blah blah blah. Then I punched him in the face. But I wonder what exactly happened for him to actually, punch that hard, bro. I could understand maybe like if he comes up to your face, it was a push, but I mean, this dude was knocked out directly where the store was. He didn't go behind the counter. He was knocked out where the store was. So I don't like generally, bro. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think I don't know what happened, but I'm gonna skip a little bit here.
I'm saying you shouldn't.
Hateful and horrible stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's gonna say the same shit over and over again. He was saying a bunch of shit to me. I had to punch him. Whatever. Blah blah blah.
That is his grand-
Oh, his grandson was there. Oh, so that's his grandson.
So, yeah, you want to grab his 43?
I have. We do have surveillance. However, when the boss leaves, she locks the.
That's fine.
Yeah, she locks. The,
So here's reality of what could happen.
yeah.
If you charge battery, yeah, you could be charged battery.
Right.
You know, that's after we speak with him and see what's going on.
I'm aware. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not trying to get on to you, man.
Yeah. No.
You can't let, and I'm telling you from here on out, you can't let what somebody says anger you.
Yeah.
Said I deal with it and I let it go on.
Wow, I'm just peeping this guy in the back, man. He looks pissed off, bro.
I mean, people say nasty and hateful stuff to him and I. Just
Oh, believe
because
me,
we do our job
I know.
for no reason.
I know it.
You're gonna have people like that throughout your life. You just gotta let it go in one ear and right out the other.
Yo, I was about to say, dude, like police officers really have it so. I feel like they have it the worst, man. Cause oh my god, dude, especially getting drunk people and people like that, just always screaming, saying the most craziest shit to you ever, bro. Oh boy, dude, I think I would honestly lose my shit if I was a police officer. I would lose my shit. The rage baiting would definitely rage bait me,
and
100%.
just realize that he's gonna leave and be on his way, and you're gonna still be here working.
Right.
You know. So we'll let them get him loaded up and everything like that. Just do what you gotta do, bro. I'll be in here in a minute.
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere.
You're cool. You're good to go, man. Thank you.
It started moments earlier in the drive-thru. Employees couldn't hear Cook through the speaker. He became agitated, began yelling, and was told to leave without being served. Instead, he parked and walked inside. A Dunkin'
wow.
employee who dealt with Cook at the drive-thru told officers the same story Pujols did.
So basically, he was just being, outright rude when your card is going through. But he was just being
For what reason?
outright verbal. I asked him if he wanted iced or hot coffee. He instantly was like cold coffee. Once then, he was like, who the fuck likes cold coffee? I always get fast, so the same.
Alright, bro, I love cold coffee. Can we talk about that? What's better, chat? Is it hot or cold coffee? I love cold coffee. I love hot coffee too. You know, depending on the seasons, that shit matters as well. But a good iced caramel coffee, McDonald's. An iced caramel coffee from McDonald's. Oh my god, man. Oh. I never had Dunkin' Donut coffee, but I'm gonna assume it's ass. No offense to the Dunkin' fans here.
We cannot hear and identify you at the window.
So he got mad because you asked him if he wanted ice or hot coffee.
Yeah. Instantly, off rip, he was already mad.
He's locked in.
So instantly he was just,
Sure.
above level. So he was being very verbal. Didn't want to listen to what we were saying. So Corey was like, he got on the mic because I've only been here for like just 3 weeks.
Sure.
But I've had Dunkin' experience, so
Well, that shouldn't be a normal reaction of somebody.
it shouldn't be a normal reaction. So he didn't want to. Oh.
Thank you, Tim.
Okay, so yeah, he was being really verbal for absolute no reason. So Corey got on the mic because he's the veteran here, the more experienced person.
Sure.
So he took over the mic and was like, "Can you not talk to the employees like that?" And he didn't listen. So he said, "Okay, you know what we're gonna do? We're not gonna take your order today. We're gonna act politely after you leave." Came up here. We had a verbal like, "Can you leave?" And I didn't take your order type of thing right here. We were reassuring him that he could come again later. So then that's when he came up to the front and it was right there.
So even after y'all asked him to leave,
He kept on coming.
he parked, and when you say up there, up at the front counter.
Yeah, he came to the car. So we knew Corey was gonna. So me and Corey went up there to wait and tell him to leave again. He didn't want to listen again, so we asked him to leave him multiple times, and that's when he called Corey the N-word, and
Oh wow.
it escalated from there.
What did you see happen from there?
From what I seen is I heard him telling Corey told me to call the cops off rip. So I was calling the cops, I was calling my manager, I was calling everybody. And the dude he kept on being violent, very rude. So
When you say violent, like physically violent,
no,
or
not
just verbally?
physically. I don't think he physically touched Corey, but mentally, trying to get into Corey's mind.
Sure.
And, mess with him and around with his head. So then Corey, he was like, okay, we're gonna ask you one more time. We're gonna either you're gonna leave or we're gonna call the cops. I was already called the cops, so he didn't want to leave. He was like, there's a bunch of niggas, this, that, and third, your nicknames. Corey was like, one more time, and he called him another nick, and that's what happened. I was right here, and I was on the phone with my manager and the police officers at that time. Oh wait, yeah, police officer at that time, and that's what happened.
So what happened after that? After he said that?
Corey punched him. He was on the floor, and I was on the phone.
Okay, and you were standing like
right around here on the phone.
Okay. Is he? And Corey said he's a normally regular. He comes through
He
here.
comes here a lot, and he's very, like verbal. Like I guess he doesn't know how to, be respectful. So
Well, normal people know how to be respectful.
he
And choose
wasn't
not to be.
He wasn't being
Yeah,
respectful.
I mean it's
and
horrible.
yeah, so he does this a lot. I've had multiple times where I've had to go through it. He gets mad because we don't know his order. But we don't know your order because we cannot physically see your face.
Sure. Hello, manager.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you able?
Wow. Wow, we thinking it's justified? In my honest opinion, y'all, I'm thinking this is 100% justified. Honestly, it sounds to me, bro, like it just sounds like it was built up. Definitely built up. Like that shit had to be like built the fuck up until finally he used all of that power to just absolutely demolish that man with one punch. I will say this, bro. They say kills, so he's dead and deceased, which is super super sad. But to be honest with you, this might, as fucked up as this might sound, this might be a crazy take to anybody else, but in my honest opinion, bro, I feel like the world works in very mysterious ways, bro. And to be honest with you, I mean, if you're that comfortable enough to be constantly fucking with these workers, what else has this man done? You know? And in that sense, he provoked something to happen for like this guy to be like, yeah, it's fucking time. I mean, to be honest with you, bro, I've got humbled. I've got humbled before in life. Everybody's has gotten humbled before. I'm not saying to the extreme certainty of death, but I will definitely say, bro, like sometimes shit just happens for a reason, bro. Like, yeah, I don't think anybody should die. I don't think anybody should die. It's not what I'm saying. Nobody should die. But what I'm saying is sometimes things happen for a fucking reason, bro. Right? Sometimes sometimes just things happen for a reason.
To A, I got a thumb drive, or B, if we're able to get the video, can you email it? What's better for you?
I'll have it emailed to you.
Okay.
I'll have my law prevention guy
Okay.
send it to you.
Let me go out and.
Give me an email address.
Yes, sir.
I'll call him now, as a matter of fact, to go ahead and get him to do it.
Wait, which one's
Okay.
the manager? The blue guy or her? I'm guessing the blue guy. Blue guy? All right, people saying blue guy.
Police requested the store's surveillance footage, and it told the exact story the two employees told. Instead of leaving the property as the employees requested, Vanell Cook parked his car and walked inside the...
Yeah, dude, it seemed like the guy was just being so truthful. Like, it did not seem like he was trying to lie. It just seems like he was trying to clear up the situation as fast as possible. And to be honest with you, I don't know if the guy even knew, like, what was gonna happen. I think inside of his mind, he was just like, I might be cooked, I might not.
store. Seeing this, Corey Pujols, the on-duty manager, immediately told a coworker to call the police. Cook approached the service counter and continued arguing. Pujols stayed on the opposite side, separated by a waist-high swinging door, and repeatedly told Cook to leave the store. During the confrontation, Cook used a racial slur, calling Pujols the N-word. At that point, Pujols stepped through the swinging door, moving closer but keeping his hands at his sides. He warned Cook not to say the word again. Cook repeated the slur. In response, Pujols threw a single punch to Cook's jaw. Cook fell backward, struck his head on the concrete floor, and lost consciousness. Pujols then walked away as emergency services were already being called. The victim, Vanell Cook, was later revealed to be a registered sex offender with a long criminal history involving child exploitation.
And that's what I'm fucking talking about, bro. Deadass, my whole rant, everything that I said before, shit happens for a fucking reason, man. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. Look, bro. Nobody should die. But if you're currently and still a piece of shit, and it's never gonna end, it's never gonna stop till you die, that's all I'm gonna say.
Prosecutors would later describe him as an unsympathetic victim, but legally, none of that justified the punch. The officers eventually did what they had to do.
Yo, I hope they really get the guy with a good lawyer though. Yeah, I feel like potentially he could get off of this, man, or at least with a lighter sentence.
It feels better in here.
But yeah, he definitely is at fault, unfortunately.
Tell me what happened. Oh, I'm sorry. You're gonna roll. Yeah. Yeah. They told me what happened. I feel 100% right now. What's happening at you is not acceptable in any way, shape, or form. And I understand your angst and your level of frustration, but I would be pissed too. And this is one of those things that there's one thing that's steering us right now, and it's the level of I think critical condition right now. It's not. He has his brain swelling right now. It's subconscious and everything. So I'm gonna pray for you and for him that he recovers. If he recovers and he's okay, just get him out there. You know what I'm saying? It's the level of injury. Had he not been this injured, there's a lot of things he could have done. Because like I said, nobody here is okay with what that guy said. And none of us would there at all, you know? And he deserves to put his place for that. Because of how seriously he's injured, we have no choice. So I want you to understand that. Everybody here agrees that what was done to you was wrong, what he said to you was wrong.
Yo, who is this person? Came out the shadows. Oh, that might be his mom or something. I don't think about it. Maybe. I could be wrong.
Hopefully go away. But for the time being, you're going to be charged 1 count of battery on the elderly male, which is 65 years of age. You'll have a bond, so it's not going to be too high. You're going to bond out tonight at some point. And then we'll just pray all of us. This guy recovers and, you know, everything will work itself out. You know what I'm saying? Is there anything you have that you want somebody to tell you here?
I'm his mom.
That's fine. Mom, you want to step over here and we grab all this stuff?
Get that.
Do you want a bag? Ma'am, do you want a bag? I can give you a bag for all that.
Okay, please.
I got a combo. No? Yeah, I've got one in here, or if you got one, that's fine.
Like I say, he'll get a bond, hopefully as fast as possible so he can get out and be done with it. But I mean, I called the state attorney's office, I spoke to all of our supervision, and it's just unfortunate, you know. I wish the guy had a black eye so we could all say, hey, he's injured bad. It's one of those things really sad situation. Just to make it go best, I gotta remember it.
Corey, have anything else on you, brother?
No, that's it. Took everything else, so
That's for mom.
okay, that's it?
Right here. Yeah.
That's it for the
Yes.
Right.
Yes. Corey, you'll have a seat in the car real quick.
Yes.
Jesus, man.
Brother, what the detective was saying, we 100% agree. But when his head hit hard and everything, when they brought him out here, he was unconscious.
Yeah.
And then while he's up there, he's not doing good right now. He could get better, okay? So you go down, we'll tell mom. Mom should get down.
You good?
Yeah. You do that and I'll 1035 you. Do they? Okay, that's fine. It's just a hope, brother, that it gets better. Okay? I know that was not your intent.
It was not.
It wasn't. I know that. You told me that right off the bat, man. It would have been different if it would have progressed and it would have been more physical after that, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
But everything, when something happens, everything is taken that happens in the entire situation. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So him falling, him getting the injury, him being elderly, again, he could be in the hospital and be completely fine by tomorrow. Okay? But we'll tell mom. Mom can come down and bond you out. It should be, I think, a $1,000 bond or $100 to do a bondsman. She can come down and bond you out. And you know, I'm sorry about this.
I'm sorry because I still think, no matter what anybody thinks of me, I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't. I agree with everybody.
Let me turn the air on for you. Let me talk to mom real quick.
3 days later, on May 7th, 2021, Cook died from a skull fracture and brain contusions. Pujols was rearrested and charged with aggravated manslaughter of an elderly adult, facing up to 30 years in prison. In March of 2022, prosecutors made a controversial decision. Charged to felony battery. Pujols was sentenced to 2 years house arrest, 3 years probation, 200 hours community service, mandatory anger management, and no prison time. Prosecutors cited key factors such as Pujols' clean record, the victim's aggression and racial slurs, and uncertainty under Florida's stand your ground laws. One man's past made him an unsympathetic victim. The other's clean record spared him a prison cell. But in the end, a single punch thrown in anger ended a life.
Wow, man. What a good ass video, bro. That was a good ass video, man. No, honestly, good for the guy for getting off. Like, I mean, he didn't get out of it, but damn. Anyway, y'all. Let's watch the next video, I guess. Fuck it.